Hello, guys. My name is Ricardo. For those of you who are joining me for the very first time, welcome. And please do consider joining the family. On this platform, you get everything that nourishes your spirit, man, and leads you back to the man that gives it to you in the first place. And that's Jesus Christ. All right. In this video, I felt compelled to come here today to inspire you, to motivate you, to pour into you, because I know a lot of people are going through difficult times and difficult seasons, and they don't know how to deal with these seasons. They might start be doubting their faith. They might start be questioning God, and that is okay. There's nothing wrong with you asking questions. There's nothing wrong with you having self-doubt. There's nothing wrong with any of these things. But however, you're not supposed to accept them. You're not supposed to remain in these feelings, because God is true, but all men, our feelings are lies. They're lies. We're supposed to feel our emotions. We're supposed to feel what we're feeling. But I want to let you know that you can be real for real with God. And that's what God really wants. Because what's the point in you going to God pretending that there isn't a problem in your life when there evidently there is a problem? And you pretending with God is only playing with yourself, because God is all knowing. He's all powerful. He knows your story. He knows the start to the end. He has the whole entire world in his hand. So that alone should give you some perspective that God already knows your thoughts before you even think them. God already knows when you're going to start doubting a situation or a promise to him even before you did. So there's grace for these periods in our life. And I want you to be encouraged. I want you to get back up and go directly to your Father. In today's video, I want to, share with you how important it is to be real for real with God. Because when you're real for real with God, that's what God is looking for. In that sense, God is able to bless you. Because you know what? When you're not real, you're not asking for what you truly want. And he says you have not because you ask not. So if you don't know what to ask for, there's some problem there. You're pretending, and God can't bless the pretending version of you. He still loves you regardless of any version you're in. So I want to tell you today, start going to God and be honest with God. There's season in my life where things are not going or feeling the way they're supposed to go. And I will pick up on that instantly. And I might not want to pray the way I used to pray. I might not want to read the way I used to read. I might not have the desire for God the way I used to desire. But guess what happens? Because I am real and I look at God as my heavenly Father that cares for me, that has my best interest at heart. What I will do is I will go directly to God and say, God, I know this ain't you. So what is the problem? It can't be you the problem. It has to be me. But what is the problem, Lord? Why am I feeling like this? Why am I going through this? What's going on with this? I didn't go to God and continue to pray knowing that I'm not feeling right in my spirit, knowing that I'm not feeling right. It's not about feeling, but you know what I'm getting at. You get what I'm saying? Your spirit will know that something is off spiritually in your life. You will know in your sense, in your being, in your fiber, you will know that, hey, this ain't it. I can't be giving God 5 minutes, 10 minutes from if you're going from an hour, 2 hours, going from everything is about God to you just giving God the bare minimum. Like something has to be going on. So something might have taken the place of God and you might not be seeing that. So when you're able to go to God truly to be yourself and say, God, hey, what's going on? God will then show you what's really going on. Maybe you have put something ahead of me. Maybe that thing you're pursuing, you're giving it more time than you're giving it to me. This has become your God now, and you're not able to see that because you're doing it in the name of God. You're doing it for God, but you're forgetting one thing. He comes above everything. He comes above the plans that you have. He's supposed to be at the head of it. He's supposed to be at the center of it to lead it. So I'm here to remind somebody today to start being real for real with God, because that's what he wants with you. He already knows everything. So what's the point of you pretending? And I don't want you to be overwhelmed and pretend as if everything is right when it's not. When it's not okay, you can tell your Father it's not okay. When you're not feeling right, you can tell your Father you're not feeling right. You can go to him and tell him the truth. And that's what he wants, the truth. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. So let this knowledge, let this revelation be something to, spark something into you to start being truthful to God in all areas and aspects of your life. You not being truthful to him won't change the circumstances, and you being vulnerable and truthful to him well, he will give you a solution when you do so. So I want you to start doing that. And that's what this entire video is about, because I feel it so strongly in my spirit that you might be doubting. And you have to understand that all things work together for your good to them that loves God. So you might be going through a difficult season right now, but trust and believe that is working out together for your good. You might not see it now because it's not a physical thing, it's a spiritual thing, my friend. What the enemy meant for evil, God meant it for good. So be encouraged and start being for real with God. All right? Because a man of God has said that. I know that because I had to be real with God. I had to be real with God in the beginning of my journey, and I continue to be that way. But when that man of God shared that story with me, that sometimes you have to be real with God, and that's what helped him. It brought me back to that moment and to that place, and I just wanted to share this with you. Start being real with God, so that he can heal you, so that he can bless you, so that he can lead you where you need to be delivered from. He can, take you from places, people, and things that you're not supposed to be involved with. You got to be real with God. Hey, God, I'm struggling with this. Okay, you're struggling, son, my daughter. This is what you do. And your obedience yeah, that's another thing. That's a whole nother video. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And without any further ado, I love you all same way. All right. So basically that's it. And I just wanted to encourage you to continue to trust in the Lord. All right. Because when the time is right, he will make everything happen. He has your best interest at heart. He loves you dearly. He has the plan. The plan is still in effect. The plan is still happening. The plan, you might slip off the plan sometimes, but it's still in effect. It's still going to happen, but not your timing, his timing. But start being real with God, all right? Start telling him your problems. Start telling him what's really going on in your life. Start telling him how you truly feel about whatever it is you're feeling. And he will be able to provide to you a solution that will help you and heal you. So thank you guys for watching, and I see you all next time in the next video. Love you all. God bless.